back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today with new lighting. If you guys think that the screen looks a little different, if I look a little different, let me know, because I got a new light and I feel like it makes me look less, I guess, pale, and it actually like gives some color back to my face. But let me know how you guys feel the lighting is. Give me like a thumbs up or some sort of signal that it looks okay, or if it's too bright. Zeus, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. You're spoiling me already. Thank you so much. It's nice to see everyone here. I'm going to make sure we go over all of the breaking news today. There is so much going on, but before we get into that, please check out our lovely sponsors of the show. We have Market Cypher. Make sure to check out Market Cypher. Link in the live chat. Use code MissingCrypto for 20% off. Love the bucket hat. I really do. Also, please check out Bybit. Awesome bonuses by using that link in the live chat and in the description of the video. Again, it's very nice to see you guys. Okay, so Matt, you guys are giving me some confirmation that the lighting is okay. All right, good. Thank you, Marky Mark. I'm happy that you like the hat. As always, my friends, we have a goal of 100 live viewers and 100 likes on the stream. So please smash these likes, share the stream out with friends, subscribe, and comment in the chat. Let me know that you're here. The more we interact with the stream, the more YouTube and TikTok over there will share it out with us. Oh, wow, Jam. Thank you so much for the hearts, the finger hearts. You sent me 5 finger hearts. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Zeus with more roses. I appreciate you guys so much. You're spoiling me over there on TikTok. I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. We got Randy, Colin, Retro Mike in the chat. We have Network Bits Crypto. Nice to see you. Wow, we have Retro Mike and Network Bits. You guys were both early today. Nice. All right. We got Marky Mark, Colin, Flat Smack. Nice to see you. Matthew. That also gave me some confirmation. We got Bulldog. Thank you for coming, fam. Who else we have? We have Sailing to Crypto. Nice to see you. I think I got everyone. Jim. Oh, yes, you did make it on time. Nice to see you, Jim. We got Efrain Hernandez. Greetings from Venezuela. Well, greetings from NYC. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. We have Nicholas saying, ooh, withdrawals are not working for Filecoin on which exchange? Oh, you said it was a bug. All right, see if there's an official tweet for that. That would be awesome. Before I start shouting it out and stuff. No, Noel, thank you for smashing that like button. I appreciate you. And yeah, we got Destroyer 1911. Hola to you too. And we got Olive in the chat. Olive, what's going on, Olive? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys. Again, please make sure you smash these likes, share this stream out with friends. Again, goal of 100 live viewers and 100 likes. I'm sure we could get after it because there is so much breaking news today. Oh my gosh. Let's waste no time. I want to talk about stuff. Currently, if you guys did not see on the crypto tweeters today, I am coming for those bears. So you see I got my police car out here. So if you have any bears, if you are a bear, I am coming for you. Just kidding. But seriously, we're going to come for those bears. We're going to get out of this. We are going to spring into literally spring, because it's spring now. We're gonna spring into some beautiful price action with Bitcoin cryptocurrency. I feel like we're on the edge of glory right now, as Lady Gaga says in her song, I'm on the edge of glory. Yeah, you guys know the vibe. John Legend, thank you for coming. We got Broke Oshi. Ola, nice to see you. We got JV in the chat. Rusty Bot, thank you for coming. So again, make sure you check out that tweet. We are coming after the bears. Like I said, Bitcoin, I feel like we're on the brink of something crazy happening here. We have Bitcoin, $26,958 this afternoon, morning, or evening, wherever you are from in the world, depending on, the time and things like that. We're a global community. Again, Market Cypher showing that we got some momentum heading down a little bit. We have money flow in the red. This is on the daily chart. Man, I'm waiting for some price action. I feel like there's been so much, I feel like there's been so much consolidation. Yesterday, we were talking about this little range here. I don't know if you guys could see that color too well. Let me know if I should change the color on that, on these little bars right here. I feel like I should. Let's change the color. Is yellow better? Ooh, that is better. Okay, let's yellow that up right there. Okay, so yesterday we drew out these lines really quick. We're kind of in this range of $26,916 and $28,430 about, where we just can't close above that. We were seeing some ticks here, 28,700 seems to be a little bit of a tough spot for Bitcoin. Literally, again, reminding us of when we were talking about that $25,200 resistance right here. About 25,200 was a little bit of a resistance spot for Bitcoin right here. It took us a while to get to that point. We were consolidating. We took a little bit of a dip. I mean, we kind of saw the same thing even before then. Man, I'm waiting. Even right here, we had two instances right above 25K where we were just having wicks up to that point. We couldn't close. And then all of a sudden, we had that big pop after some consolidation. Now, we've been having this sideways action with Bitcoin for a while now, literally since the 17th. So just over 10 days, 11 days now of just sideways action. I don't know how you guys feel about it. We see a little bit of a hammer here as well. I mean, man, do you guys see Bitcoin maybe revisiting the previous resistance of 25,200, 25K, and maybe using that and turning that resistance into support? If that is thy case, that would be really zesty and kind of bullish, but we're going to have to see again how this all turns out. I'm waiting to see. We have not a lot of bullish or bearish volume coming in, as you can see, barely anything going on. I'm waiting for spice. I want some zest from the bulls or the bears. Just someone show us you want to make a move here. Again, I think there's so much going on in the macroeconomic scene of the world where people are just really unsure of where to put their money. They don't know where to who to trust, what to do. I mean, if you're listening to Elizabeth Warren, all these hearings going on right now, asking about the banks, it's just all really scary, to be honest. One moment. It's all really scary, to be honest, because even in these hearings, they're telling us that with Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, that was almost the end. That was almost an actual implosion on our financial system, which is something we worry about, friends. We don't want our financial system to implode, but that's why we're here. That's why we're in Bitcoin, because we're educated individuals, because we know that Satoshi's been talking about this since day one, since the genesis block of this lovely asset, talking about bailouts for banks. Again, we're consolidating with Bitcoin. If we could turn this maybe $25,200 mark into a support level instead of it being resistance, I would enjoy it. But it seems like we're just having like this little round shape going on. Hopefully we could break that structure and just go wee. That would be happy. That would make us all happy. Ideally, I would love to see 30K Bitcoin or at least $29,000 Bitcoin and close above that. We, again, had a wick that got really close to that. We were $28,974. We just almost touched 29K, but couldn't quite get there. But do remember, friends, keep calm, hodl on. You look back into June, you wouldn't have even known all of this crazy price action happened in between. That's why dollar cost averaging is really cool, friends. Dollar cost average along the way, you're not looking at the market. You wouldn't have even known all this craziness happened, and you would have had some gains on your DCA since last June. But anyway, you know, I'm just here to educate. I'm just here to talk about the price action, you know, just being chill out here. We're going to move on to Ethereum. Again, $26,926 Bitcoin. We have $1,740.69 Ethereum. Ooh, up 1.42%. The only thing that's really green out of this red market right now. We have Market Cipher telling us that momentum is heading downwards. We have money flow in the red, which we don't like to see. Zeus, thank you for the 5 roses, because it's honestly making me feel better about this red money flow with Ethereum. Why aren't people flowing into these assets? We know people are. It's on the down low. However, we're waiting for, I would like to see some green money flow coming in for ETH. As you can see, we took a little bit of a dip with ETH. We've been in that kind of range of $1,450 and $1,706 since January 14th. So it's been a lot of sideways trading for Ethereum. Seems like Ethereum is really starting to consolidate as well. It's just been really, like, the candles are almost identical in size, which is really crazy. I don't know if I've ever really watched all of this play out as much as I have lately with these charts. And I really just don't remember a time where there's just such tight consolidation with Ethereum. Of course, we had some price action here, you know, give or take some movements, but here it's just been barely anything. I mean, it seems to me that we're just it's like the spring, you know, it's like getting ready and you're going to pull back the spring and go, bah! I don't know. I'm waiting for a move. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. If you guys feel like there's some momentum building up. Nifty guy, you feel like ETH is on the cusp of breaking out. I feel like that's what a lot of this stuff tells me. You know, typically when there's consolidation, that's just, you know, telling us that we're getting ready for something. I mean, again, we saw consolidation with Bitcoin around 19 to trying to approach 20K. We had some consolidation and a pop, sideways trading a little bit, but we had consolidation here, a pop. Some consolidation here, a pop. Now this is some serious consolidation with Bitcoin, some serious consolidation with Ethereum. Hopefully we could stay above this $1,706 level. That would make me happy. We saw some wicks a little bit below that, but if we could stay above, that would be pretty cool. And then we could kind of view this as like a new support level. Hopefully we're gonna have to see. Zeus, thank you again for the 5 roses. I appreciate you. You think ETH Classic has been cool too. I mean, ETH Classic, if we're going to divert for a little bit here, it's not really moving too much, up 0.46%, $19. It seems like there's been some sideways trading with ETH Classic too. But thank you again for the roses. I appreciate you, Zeus. We're going to head over to Litecoin. Litecoin is $86.95. Man, Litecoin. Why? I would love to see above $90 Litecoin. For some reason, I feel like even here we outlined there's not that much volume coming in either direction. I'm waiting for the momentum to kind of come down, give us a little bit more zest here and pop back up and be more bullish. But actually, we have some green money flow for Litecoin since the 20th, since the 19th of March, essentially. So good for Litecoin. At least there's some money flow coming in. And if, again, you guys look at these whale alerts for Litecoin, you will see millions of Litecoin being moved at times. And who is making these purchases? Who's buying millions, literal millions of Litecoin? Do remember, there's only 84 million Litecoin. Also, some really bullish news about Litecoin came out yesterday. We're going to go over that. They actually said Litecoin is a commodity. They said ETH is a commodity, the CFTC. I'm going to go over that again in a little bit, but that is huge bullish news for Litecoin, saying that it's a commodity. For it to not be moving as much, or having not as much price action, I'm not sure why. But really, again, bullish news for Litecoin. Seems like we're heading back into our little range here that we were kind of consolidating at, $85 range. I'm hoping we don't close below $90. It's possible for us to pop back up today. You never know with Litecoin. Litecoin tends to make some crazy moves. You could even see we could measure from, let's see, March 12th to kind of where we are now. We are up 35%. We were up 35%. Now we're still up 25%. According to this. Is that correct? I think I'm using this measuring thing right. But like I said, this is huge moves for Litecoin, still making its way up slowly but surely. Seems like, again, there was like a little bit of a consolidation phase, a mini consolidation happening here, and we just couldn't hold it. I'm waiting for above $90 Litecoin. I want some zest. I want some pull right here with Litecoin. I think all of it again happens in due time. I see a lot of people flowing into Litecoin as people are wondering what's a security, what's not, what's a safer investment without the SEC, Gary Gensler being up your behind. Then definitely Litecoin would be something pretty spicy. Marky Mark, XRP up 35% in the last 10 days, 50 cents now, settlement. You want to take a look at XRP? Listen, if you were, here listening for a while here on, let's actually go. What do you think is better, Marky Mark? Let's, all right, let's do Binance here. We got 49 cent, almost 50 cent, XRP. We're up 3.3%. We have some bullish volume coming in. Money flow is in the red though. What's happening in the 4 hour? Not too much price action happening with XRP, but listen, you've been watching Marky Mark. XRP, Brad Garlinghouse, he was at the World Economic Forum in Davos. He was talking about how he did expect a W for the XRP case. And man, I would expect that as well, being that they love Ripple. You look at ripple.com, they're all about the CBDC. And helping the gov. So, XRP, it's crazy that they're trying to work against them, but at the same time, they love XRP. So I could expect a W from there. But again, I'm waiting for them to say, hey, okay, it's not a security and this is how we're going to use it. Because, they're fighting it XRP right now, but then they're going to end up using XRP probably. Obviously, it is a banker's coin. People are going to want to use it and bridge the gap between TradFi, DeFi, and yada. But yeah, again, XRP, we're going to see how that all turns out. Zeus, thanks again for 3 roses. I'm getting showered on TikTok. I don't know what's going on. I really wish that, like how on Super Chats on YouTube, they pop up on YouTube, but on TikTok, they don't really give you that much love for the Super Chats. But thank you. I do appreciate it, Zeus. What are you guys saying in the chat? I would love to hear your thoughts about what's going on. We have Digo, Justin Eubanks, BSC News. Thank you for coming, BSC News. It's always good to see you guys. Patrick Murphy, nice to see you as well. Nifty Guy, Paper Planes, Alexandra G, Jaguar Cloud. Wow, we got some people out here. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Ken's Log, hi. We always love Ken's Log. Please follow Ken's Log on Twitter. He does amazing giveaways, and he's such a sweet individual. John Germain, I don't know if I said hi to you, John Germain, but hi, John Germain. It's nice to see you. Am I missing anyone? We have MK, Manny Lingo. Hola, nice to see you. Mark Smithson, free cookies if we could get to 3 million likes today. I would love that. That would be a miracle. Let's actually share this stream out. We always have that goal of 100 likes and 100 live viewers. We only have 37 people watching, 30 likes. Let's get on that and share this stream out with friends. Oh, I actually forgot to talk about it. We could talk about it now since there's more people. But I did put a poll in the chat. Oh, no. Don't do that. Oh, come on. All right. Oh, my computer just went down. All right. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, fam. All right, I am back. I literally hate when that happens so much. Now, like, all my stuff is probably not going to work. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. Okay, we're going to get into the news. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Sophisticated, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Network Bits, thank you for sending that, but it's not going to share your thing on the screen. But yes, stream get wrecked. It's going to read it.
Stream get wrecked.
Yes, stream get wrecked. It reads it, but the thing won't pop up. Thank you, though. I appreciate it, Network Bits. I cannot believe this. Grr! But at least we went up in viewers. Now we have over 50 viewers. So thank you for the stream for glitching and maybe bringing some more people to us. Some nice karmic energy. Please share the stream out with friends. Smash these likes. Goal of 100 likes, 100 live viewers. Zeus, thank you for the roses to make me feel better about my stream getting wrecked. And again, thanks to Network Bits. I do have something to share. We have 45 votes on this poll, but only 34 likes. Oh my God. Okay. We have, should I go back to high school tomorrow to teach students about Bitcoin? Yes, go to high school and teach the youths, or nah, man. 87% of you guys said to go teach the youth, and that I shall, because yes, I am going back to high school tomorrow. My former high school did invite me back for the second year in a row. I'm going to teach 2 investing classes about Bitcoin tomorrow. Classes are going to be like 9:30 to 10:30, 11:30 to 12:30, so that does mean, my friends, I will not be present tomorrow at noon for the Daily Zest, so let's make this one definitely count. Maybe I could do one later in the day, but I will be teaching the youths tomorrow. All right, let's get after it. And we're going to go over some news because hopefully this won't crash on me again. Grr. All right. Let's get into it. Firstly, we have Sam Bankman Fried. This is the hot news of today. And bam. Sam Bankman Fried's lawyers. This is like the precursor to the Zesty news. Sam Bankman Fried's lawyers, prosecutors agree on proposed bail conditions. Now, these bail conditions, they might not last. Nothing about this might last because of the new indictment that came out about Sam Bankman Fried this morning. But before I get into that, let's continue with this. Thank you, Tom Crown, being on TikTok and giving me a rose. Lawyers for Sam Bankman Fried, the founder of crypto exchange FTX, agreed on new bail conditions with U.S. prosecutors. Among the conditions submitted for approval to District Judge Louis Kaplan of the Southern District of New York, Bankman Fried will be given a new phone that won't have access to internet and will be limited to text messages and voice calls. He will also be provided a new laptop with limited functionality that will be allowed to access only to approved websites. So that means no League of Legends for Sam Bankman-Fried. His parents, in whose home the FTX founder will be residing, have agreed to not allow their son to use their devices, nor are going to use their phone and play League of Legends on there. We don't know that. It seems like they're trusting these parents a lot. The bail conditions initially proposed at the start of this month followed suspicions that SBF had attempted to contact witnesses, and he was also using a VPN to watch the Super Bowl. And he was released, as we know, on a $250 million bail, which was absolutely wild. Clicker, thank you for giving me my boxing robe. I appreciate that. Now, the new spicy news. Sam Bankman-Fried paid over $40 million to bribe at least one official in China, DOJ alleges in new indictment. Now, do you believe that Sam Bankman-Fried was actually talking to Chinese officials? I don't know. It seems like SBF got pretty far. He was talking to Gary Gensler. He was doing a lot of SBF. But I don't know. This sounds crazy to me. However, it is the news. FTX co-founder Sam Bankman-Fried paid out tens of millions of dollars of bribes to at least one Chinese government official, federal prosecutors alleged in a new indictment on Tuesday. The indictment said accounts belonging to Sam Bankman-Fried's hedge fund Alameda Research were the target of a freezing order from the Chinese police in or around November 2021. The indictment alleges that Bankman-Fried and others directed and caused the transfer of at least $40 million in cryptocurrency, quote, intended for the benefit of one or more Chinese government officials in order to influence and induce them to unfreeze some of these accounts. Now, I would like to see these transactions. I would like to see actually how this went down. $40 million in crypto. Again, it sounds like kind of an attack on crypto in a way, saying, oh, he's sending crypto to do all these crazy illicit things. I mean, I'm not sure. Guys, give me an audio check on there, because if anything, I might have to restart the stream. Like, what does it sound like? Let me look at the chat. Audio cutting out. Okay, should I go live? Should I, like, re-go live? Okay. So you guys are saying it sounds good now? Okay. Okay, sorry. We'll keep going then. Who sent me the next boxing robe? Clicker, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. You helped me achieve my goal. All right. Goal. All right, so the audio is good. Goal achieved. Okay. All right, cool. All right, I'm happy we're okay. Sorry about that, fam. But again, the indictment says that Bankman-Fried directed and caused the transfer of at least $40 million in crypto intended for the benefit of one or more Chinese government officials in order to influence and induce them to unfreeze some of these accounts. This is similar to when they were saying, oh, you know, they were saying crypto is bad, crypto is used by criminals and yada, yada. Seems like they're doing the same thing. They're trying to say SBF is paying off Chinese officials. Now, do I know for sure if this happened? I mean, they're saying it in the news, but we do know that sometimes, the charges indicate that new evidence has been obtained by the federal government about Bankman-Fried's international dealings and come one day after U.S. regulators slapped crypto exchange Binance with allegations of facilitating terrorist financing in violations of U.S. derivatives law. Again, seems like a little bit of an attack on crypto. I don't know. But we're going to have to see. Because again, they came after Binance yesterday trying to slam the market, and now they're trying to bring more attention to crypto in a negative way with Sam Bankman-Fried and his $40 million transaction. And if this was a $40 million transaction that occurred, when did it occur, and why wasn't it brought up earlier when they were discussing where some of the money from FTX went? It just doesn't make sense. Order of events, just in the past week, it's been a straight up attack on cryptocurrency. SEC issuing an investor alert, telling people not to invest in cryptocurrency because it's too volatile. Meanwhile, banks are more volatile than crypto. you have them coming at, you have the CFTC coming after Binance and saying that Binance is using unregistered crypto derivatives products. There's willful evasion by CEO CZ Binance. You have the economic report of the president trying to slam Bitcoin mining, cryptocurrency. Then the SEC saying that, oh, we're going to come after Coinbase now. Meanwhile, the SEC is working with Coinbase for a federally regulated crypto exchange. Where does this all add up? Binance CEO Zhao sued over CFTC over willful evasion of U.S. laws, unregistered securities. Again, the CFTC sued Binance and CZ on Monday. The lawsuit filed in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Illinois on Monday alleged that Binance operated a derivatives trading operation in the U.S., offering trades for cryptocurrency including Bitcoin, ETH, Litecoin, Tether, and Binance USD, which the suit referred to as commodities. The suit also alleged that the company under Zhao's leadership directed its employees to spoof their locations through the use of VPNs. The CFTC is charging Binance with violating laws, offering futures transactions, illegal off-exchange commodity options, failing to register as a futures commission merchant, designated contract market, or swap execution facility, poorly supervising its business, not implementing Know Your Customer or anti-money law proposals, or having a poor anti-evasion program. Man, seems like they're just sending some hate. If we could take a look at BNB and what BNB is doing now, let's take a look. Binance seems to be, Binance seems to be doing all right. We have $310 BNB. Is this the right one to check? I guess so, yeah, $310 BNB. Not much money flow coming into it, but we did see this. Ooh, oh my gosh, look at that wick though. That is ugly. You see that? That is ugly. When was that? That was on the 18th. That was 10 days ago. And then we took a little bit of a dip here. But I mean, listen, they've been trying to come after Binance this entire time. So honestly, none of this is shocking to me. We do know that CZ did come out and put up let's go back to Twitter. We could show you CZ Binance. He did put up the number 4 yesterday on his tweet, indicating that this is FUD and he is not scared of what's going on right now. Let me just pull that up really quick. So CZ had a pinned tweet. We'll try to keep things simple in 2023. Education, compliance, products, and services. And 4, ignore the FUD. In the future, would appreciate it if you could link to this post when I tweet 4. He did end up tweeting 4. He did end up putting a response to the CFTC complaint. He said there is cooperation and transparency with law enforcement. He said Binance holds the highest number of licenses and registrations globally, 16 and counting, trading, and Binance does not trade or for profit or manipulate the market under any circumstances. Binance has a 90-day no trading rule for employees, meaning you're not allowed to sell a coin within your 90 days of your most recent buy or vice versa. He said, at Binance, we look for amicable solutions to all problems. We're collaborative with regulators and government agencies all around the world. While we're not perfect, we hold ourselves to a high standard, often higher than what existing regulations require. And above all, we believe in doing the right thing by our users at all times. In this journey towards freedom of money, we do not expect everything to be easy. We do not shy away from challenges. We thank you for your unwavering support. CZ. Talk about a mic drop. He's not scared of nothing, CZ. And he shouldn't. I mean, listen, if you're not doing anything wrong, what do you have to hide? We did go over the press release yesterday from Washington, D.C., from the CFTC, talking about Binance and everything like that. Within this, and we could also talk about Binance in terms of a judge putting the Voyager sale to Binance US on hold again. So this is why, I think this is really why they tried to come after Binance yesterday, is because they couldn't stop this deal. Originally, the judge allowed them to continue with the Voyager Binance deal. But now, a federal judge paused Voyager Digital's efforts to sell its assets to Binance US. District Judge Jennifer Reardon of the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York granted the U.S. Department of Justice's application for a stay pending an appeal of the sale, which was previously approved by a bankruptcy judge. So again, it was approved, but then they had a district judge come in and say, no, the move puts the sale on hold until the appeal itself can work its way through the U.S. court system. Upon consideration of all parties' written submissions, as well as the conferences and oral argument held in this matter, the government's emergency motion is hereby granted. An opinion setting forth the reasons for this ruling will issue shortly. Another judge, Judge Michael Wiles, approved the sale again earlier this month. Oh, man. Again, they're just really trying to come for Binance. They're really trying to take out crypto. Again, this is an attack on crypto. This is a war on crypto. Within the text of the Binance complaint, you guys could anytime take a gander. This is page 1. This is the official documentation. We're going to fast forward to page 9. We're going to scroll down a little bit. And this is where the spicy stuff comes in. And if you do remember, we could pull it up. Paxos had received here we go. Paxos received a Wells notice saying, from the SEC, saying that BUSD is a security. How is a stablecoin a security? Well, that's the SEC. Now, again, during this little paper, page 9, like I said, let's read. Let's do some education. A digital asset is anything that can be stored and transmitted electronically and has associated ownership or use rights. Digital assets include virtual currencies that are digital representations of value that function as mediums of exchange, units of account, and or stores of value. Certain digital assets, including Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and at least 2 fiat-backed stablecoins, Tether, USDT, and Binance USD, BUSD, as well as other virtual currencies alleged herein are commodities. Oh, there we go. Something we knew that they just needed to tell us. Again, Litecoin posting it from the official account that they are indeed a commodity. Like they said, nice to know we all agree on that now. But is that true? Do we all agree on it? The people of crypto definitely agree that Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Tether, USDT, and BUSD, aka Binance USD, are commodities. A lot of these laws written should be rewritten because crypto is a new technology. The internet in general is a new technology. A lot of these laws cannot apply to technology that wasn't created when the laws were written. Now, there's also a battle here. The SEC saying Ethereum is a security. They did say that in the past. The SEC, Ethereum is a security. Now, the CFTC is saying Ethereum's not a security. The SEC sent Paxos a Wells notice saying BUSD was a security. The CFTC is saying BUSD is a commodity. Why is there so much confusion? Why is one organization saying these are commodities and another organization is saying these are securities? Where is there the communication? Is there no communication, or are these organizations communicating with one another but just trying to cause mass confusion? When BUSD was originally attacked, it was a top 3 stablecoin. And again, it was an attack on Binance because of the Voyager deal at that time, which is still occurring. And they still just put on hold. So again, at least we have some clarity. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, USDT, Tether, and BUSD, Binance USD are commodities. according to the CFTC. Will Gary Gensler and the SEC say something different tomorrow? Probably, but we know we could do our own research and we know why we're here. Period. John Taylor, good morning to you. Matt, good morning to you. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Patrick Murphy, what's up? So BSD is a commodity now, yes. The SEC did give Paxos a Wells notice for saying it's an unregistered security. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So that's what I'm saying, RustyBot. That's what I'm saying, RustyBot. How is, again, this SEC saying it's a security, BUSD, sending Paxos a Wells notice, and then the CFTC says Binance USD specifically is a commodity. It's like, I just want to,
This FUD is really crimping my BTC buzz.
The Boo Man, thank you for your $4 super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like crimping on our BUSD buzz, but actually it's not. It is so bullish. It is so bullish for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency that they're talking about it, that they're so confused that they have no idea what to do right now. Absolutely no idea. Or they do have an idea, but again, they're just trying to confuse us. Don't get confused. Don't listen to you can't listen to the SEC and the CFTC because they change their minds every day and they say different things. Just do what you need to do. Acquire your Bitcoin, acquire your cryptocurrency, and store it safely so that way no one can take it from you. Then you don't got to worry about diddly squat. But thank you, Boo Man. I really do appreciate you. Hugs to you. We have Dale in the chat as well. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. I actually do have to go over the Restrict Act, Dale, because I know they're trying to say they want to protect their digital economy and within their legislation that they're proposing for TikTok and things like that. That's like a whole other podcast, a whole other political scheme of things. But yeah, I have to do more research into that for sure. Again, please make sure you guys are smashing these likes. We have 62 votes on the poll, but only 43 likes. Come on, man. Yes, Thursday Aztec. Green screen won't work on TikTok. Nothing works on TikTok, man. YouTube is way better. YouTube is way better. But again, yeah, friends, please head over if you're on TikTok. Head over to YouTube and have some fun with us. We're going to continue with the news because we still have so much. Again, we remember the SEC warns Coinbase of enforcement over its staking rewards product. And then the SEC saying Ethereum is a security. Gary Gensler said anything that is not Bitcoin is a security. Now, we do have CBDCs coming through. So again, we're already dealing with the kind of hypocrisy of these agencies. Now, we have to deal with former CFTC chair John Carlo. CBDCs. A privacy-protecting U.S. CBDC could take over the world. U.S. CBDC that protects privacy and is free of surveillance tool could set a global standard and reach mass adoption, said Commodities Future Trading Commission Chairman Christopher J. John Carlo. That U.S. digital dollar would take over the world. He is the co-founder of the Digital Dollar Project and senior counsel at Wilkie Farr and Gallagher's Digital Works unit. He told CoinDesk. He said other countries around the world, notably China, are much further along in creating a CBDC. He doesn't see why the U.S. can't counter China, and to some degree Europe, with a digital currency that is operationally and transparently private. That need for transparency, which John Carlo discussed in a recent CoinDesk editorial, is particularly important at a time when some U.S. lawmakers on both the state and federal level are trying to keep CBDCs out of the country. And we should! No CBDCs. Like, again, we were talking about Ron DeSantis, Ted Cruz, Tom Emmer, all stepping in, introducing bills. John Carlo said he doesn't entirely agree with the lawmakers, but he does understand their concerns about protecting privacy. He said lawmakers will be apprehensive because they're likely looking to the Chinese model. Which, why are we looking for a Chinese model? That's insane. And again, not all crypto is a security, as we have gone over, but this guy said that the digital dollar is created using open architecture and could satisfy user surveillance concerns. But if you take a look at Project Hamilton, none of this, absolutely none of this is transparent, and it's open, right? They said with this that it's going to be some open source code. You could look at the software for the licensing, their open source licensing from MIT. This is Project Hamilton. This is by the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. And the person who is the vice president of the Federal Reserve of Boston is also in charge to some degree of the Fed Now program that's coming out in the summer. Now, they could say, yeah, this is all open source. You could take a look at the open source code. It does not mean this thing is not going to surveil you. It does not mean it's not controllable. What if they do say, hey, here's a CBDC that has no surveillance on it, but once you get the CBDC, you still can't use it and there is surveillance. There's no counting on that it doesn't surveil you and that you do have control over your money. Now, if you read through this Project Hamilton, they're saying that there has to be a central transaction processor when using digital wallets. And the transaction processor is run by a trusted operator such as the central bank. So either way, you are being controlled. The money is not controlled. If they wanted a real open, permissionless, private money, then you would be using Bitcoin or something like Litecoin, which is now a commodity that has MWeb technology. When you make a transaction regularly with Litecoin and Bitcoin, you can see all the transactions you've done, how much Bitcoin or Litecoin you have in your wallet. Now with Litecoin's Mimblewimble technology, MWeb technology, you're able to kind of hide that information to have more sound money in which you have your transactions, but people cannot see what's in your wallet and previous transactions before that, having some privacy. It's something you can opt in and opt out of, but it's something that you need. Sound money requires transparency as well as privacy when needed. CBDCs will not do that. It's going to be a one-way closed loop operation. Which side do you want to be a part of? The side of freedom, permissionless, decentralized money, or centralized, controllable, programmable money? It's up to you. You can decide. Now, how long has the United States been working on a CBDC? Well, we don't know exactly. We know that this isn't a new idea. March of last year, President Biden did sign an executive order to look into CBDCs. New York Fed launched a 12-week pilot program for CBDCs in November. In February, we were talking about San Francisco Federal Bank was eyeing CBDC development by listing jobs on LinkedIn. Again, Project Hamilton by the Federal Reserve of Boston conducting experiments, and I believe this is completed on CBDCs, the structuring, wallets, and everything. Again, included in that is the central bank being a trusted transaction processor. So your transactions are going to have to go through the central bank. Even the economic report of the president saying central bank money is money. I would like to show you guys an interesting video from a live stream that I saw earlier today. Because my computer reset, I did lose a certain part of it. I don't know if it's going to let me replay it. But, here we go. So I was actually seeing a very private live stream today, and I want to show it to you guys. Shout out to BBB in my chat. He sent me the opening ceremony of the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Hub Eurosystem Center. Now, this is the top of the top central bankers in Europe talking about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and CBDCs. Now, I could drop this link in the chat just so if you guys want to look at it, you could. This is, again, an unlisted live stream. So unless you have the link to this live stream, you cannot access it. So here you go. I want to see if we could play this right now, if it's going to work. Let's get his introduction first to find out who this guy is.
Thank you, Francois. Thank you, Joachim, very much. But bringing together the energy, the talent, and the enthusiasm of 20 national central banks and their teams. Thank you very
20 national central banks. That's so wild.
much.
And I am delighted to welcome here in Paris, Agustin. Thank you very much for having come here. We all know it's not that easy to travel in Europe, be it in Germany or France this week, so you did it. And I'm delighted to be with Christine and with Joachim in Frankfurt. this European hub sends a powerful message, at once about European innovation capacity. And thank you, Augustine, for what you said about that. And second, about French-German cooperation. It's also the concretization of a long journey, a legally somewhat sophisticated journey, but we are very happy, Bundesbank and Banque de France, to have arrived today. As it was a bit long, let me elaborate about one simple question. Why did we embark on such a journey? And for me, the answer is simple. It's because of one revolution and of one conviction. About the revolution, it's obviously about technology. Digitalization. Digitalization for our fellow citizens and their payments. Digitalization of finance. And we could discuss at length, is it really decentralized finance? Because it's not that decentralized and there are powerful actors, but at least tokenized finance or disintermediated finance. And also this technological revolution has other consequences, increased risk, increased challenges on cybersecurity. And then comes the conviction for us, central bankers, how should we face this revolution? How should we answer it? The traditional answer on our side is about regulation. And obviously we have to regulate these new activities. But it cannot be only about regulation. We should be on both sides, regulation and innovation. We should be catalysts of innovation, not alone, with the private sector, but it's part of our job. And usually we don't think, or people don't think of central banks as being on the innovation side, but we have been for decades, think of the single currency and think of the settlement system, for instance. We don't know everything. There are many open questions. But let me quote one European philosopher, Aristotle, a summary of, an updated summary in the next month.
Oh, wait, we missed it. No. Oh, he was just about to mention CBDCs. Sorry, guys, I lost it. Dang.
Und ich glaube, lieber Joachim, du bist jetzt daran.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, guys.
Other message of this Eurosystem hub, Agustin and Christine already mentioned the projects which we will develop here. Let me only mention that Gaia, LIP, Atlas, Mariana will use other technologies, artificial intelligence, cryptography, green finance. So, let me say it in French. Longue vie aux preparing a retail.
Oh, here it is. Okay, there we go. Come on, man. Every time we get
on
to
CBDC, for instance, we are very active with the ECB, with the Eurosystem, preparing a retail digital euro. We are also engaged in wholesale digital euro.
There you go. So they said the central bank, they are innovative. He just said that is the Bank of France talking. The Bank of France from the Bank for International Settlements meeting live this morning that was unlisted on YouTube. You needed the link to find it. Bank of France said they are working on a retail central bank digital currency as well as a wholesale central bank digital currency because they are trying to combat decentralized finance. There you go. Again, it's something that you had to actually have the link for in order to view it. Why is this not a public conference? Maybe they just don't want us to know what's actually happening with that and how far this is going. Again, no one really knows about this meeting. Only if you have the link could you have viewed this. Daddy-O, thank you for coming. Again, when I was watching this, literally, you know how many people were watching? 230. 230 people only watched this live stream. So those were 20 plus central banks at this conference. Actually wild. Now, there you go. Bank of France, CBDC coming through, working on the digital euro with other countries. They're all happening. Digital euro, retail and wholesale. Not only is the Bank of France today talking about a digital euro, how they're releasing a central bank digital currency to resell and wholesale, we have the Bank of Japan saying they need to be ready to issue a digital yen. The Bank of Japan must be ready to issue a CBDC that coexists with other forms of money to offer the public a safe digital payment system. Its Governor Haruhiko Kuroda said on Tuesday the central bank will start a pilot program in April to test the use of a digital yen in joining a growing number of countries seeking to catch up with frontrunner China in launching a CBDC. Ensuring the coexistence of a CBDC with various forms of other money is something we need to and will in fact achieve in the future. The BOJ has said the pilot program, which will follow 2 years of experiments it had been conducting, will help it be ready, and if it decides to issue a digital yen. Now, this article makes you think, they're just thinking of a CBDC. They're just thinking now we have to catch up. Let me break some news, my friends. The Bank of Japan, this is nothing new. This is from their website, the Bank of Japan. The approach to CBDCs, all of these documents, please. The link is up on top. You could see it on the screen right now. You could go take a look. 2017, they've been talking about this. The ECB and the Bank of Japan released a joint report on distributed ledger technology. The European Central Bank has been working with the Bank of Japan since 2017 on distributed ledger technology, on blockchain, on CBDCs. None of this, I'm telling you, absolutely none of this is new. And it's funny that, again, all of the world has so much problems. All these other countries can't get along, but all of a sudden, every country gets along on the idea of CBDCs and control. Like, these central banks working together, it reminds me of like Walmart and all the other locations of Walmart. It's like one franchise, but in different states or in different countries. So each state has little Walmarts. Each country has its own central bank, and they all get to collab. You would think they had different opinions on economics too, but apparently not. Man, I'm fired up today. I'm fired up. Then why else would, again, we are talking about the ECB, why don't they want central bank digital currencies? Well, this clip explains it very well. This is from the president of the ECB.
Where do we stand? We central bankers, we have been operating as a monetary anchor in relation to the commercial banks and the private money. If we are not in that game, if we are not involved in experimenting, in innovating in terms of digital central bank money, we risk losing the role of anchor that we have played for many, many decades. And we have historical examples of period where the central bank monetary anchor was not there, and that precipitated crisis after crisis.
There you go. So all these countries are working on CBDCs. In the States, we had the New York Fed program doing 12-week pilot in November. San Francisco looking for job listings. Project Hamilton by the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston already done, talking about how to build CBDCs and experiment with it. That's done. Bank of Japan says they need to be ready to issue a digital yen. And the European Central Bank has been collabing and working with the Bank of Japan on that since 2017. Now, the president of the European Central Bank says if banks don't use central bank digital currencies, they, quote, lose the risk of being the anchor that they have been for decades. Simply, the central banks and the powers that be will lose their strength if We empower Bitcoin and decentralized finance and bring the money back to the people. Again, if you hold the money, you hold the power. And if you have the power, you control the world. And currently, the central banks control the world. That's why Bitcoin is permissionless, decentralized, and we actually get to own it. And no one can take it from us. CBDCs could expire. CBDCs are controlled. They surveil you. They're literally a surveillance tool. Bitcoin's not. Bitcoin's a freedom tool. So, yes, the yen is coming. Eye of the beholder. Thank you for joining. Now, another reason to love Bitcoin. Yesterday, I tweeted something, and ironically, it actually was super relevant to what I'm going to show you. Yesterday, I tweeted that, hold on, I'm pulling it up. I never used MoneyGram or Western Union, and most likely I won't, because why am I paying those egregious fees when I could use Bitcoin? But also take a look at this. Someone tweeted yesterday in Argentina, their fourth Western Union visit today, none had money. It hasn't been this bad in the 1 year I've been here. Coincidentally, today is the day he needed it the most. And there you go, a line outside of Western Union. Because all the Western Unions in Argentina don't have money. We have BlockFi, bankrupt crypto lender BlockFi, to refund more than $100K to California clients. Again, do your own research, and if you are in California, hopefully you get something back. At the end of the day, please do not use exchanges or any of these platforms as a bank. If you have money you can't afford to lose, get it off. But there was a request to distribute $103K in refunds through its servicer and to its California clients. The decision, which is subject to bankruptcy court's approval, comes after a DFPI investigation that found the now bankrupt crypto lender failed to provide timely notification to borrowers that they could stop repaying their loans after the company has paused withdrawals. As a result, BlockFi's California borrowers remitted at least $103,000 worth of loan payments to the lender's servicer. We're going to see what happens with BlockFi. We're waiting more. A hearing is going to take place on April 19th, according to the DFPI announcement. So hopefully you BlockFi people get some justice. Now, some interesting news. Fidelity. We know Fidelity has been involved in crypto since 2014. Fidelity has been mining Bitcoin since 2014. Now they opened trading to their clients for Bitcoin and Ethereum. There you go. You guys could check that out. Bitcoin and ETH. You can start trading if you're on Fidelity. But now they're building out a crypto and token research team. The newly created role would be a senior position that would join its existing quantitative research and investments technology team in its asset management business, as per a job advert posted to LinkedIn. Quote, they will work on data and technical frameworks for the evaluation of tokens and the associated blockchain protocols that form the basis of the rapidly evolving crypto and DeFi economy. Fidelity is no stranger to the crypto market and stood up as an institutional trading and execution services team since 2018. They also recently opened up Bitcoin and ETH trading, as we talked about, and it's going to allow more clients to move coins on and off its platform. Currently, you can only buy, but you can't move, which is scary, right? You want to be your own bank. If you're buying Bitcoin and, they're crypto, you should buy it from someone where you could withdraw from. Until that happens, do your due diligence, do your own research, and whatnot. But the position will report to the vice president of quant development and will partner with other Fidelity business and technology leaders to identify and define strategic priorities. Now, we do know, again, Bitcoin, ETH, Litecoin, USDT, and BUSD are all commodities. So maybe they'll be adding those to their platform. Now, what I find so weird is you have BUSD and Tether are commodities, but you can't trade them in New York, where all of these rulings are happening. New York, please shape up, dude. I want to start using my crypto. I want to start buying crypto and doing what I want. Spit license stuff is out of hand. Also, if you guys don't know this wallet, I suggest you check it out. It's ZBD. It's a Lightning wallet. It connects to a bunch of games. They are announcing an upgrade to its platform that uses Bitcoin Lightning Network to enable fast, secure, and low-cost border payments between the UK, US, EU, Brazil, and the Philippines. Quote, in order for Bitcoin to take its place as the native money of the internet, which really means to be the main form of money for the modern age, we have to make it so intuitive and simple to use for the average person that it ceases to be about Bitcoin. It's just money, which I really like. I definitely suggest you guys check out ZBD and all of their games that they put on there. Also, Thunder games are really great for Lightning games. I have a ton of fun with those. We have some bad news in terms of the metaverse. We have people giving up on us out here. Disney laid off their Metaverse team today, which is 7,000 staff in an attempt to control its costs. Now, they started developing their strategy mid-2022. They were partnering with Polygon. I think Disney, they're going to say they're dropping the Metaverse, but they're going to come out and say that they're doing something different than the Metaverse. They're going to create their own Metaverse and their own virtual world. Watch it. Trust me. Disney is not going to miss out on a huge opportunity like Bitcoin, NFTs, crypto, the metaverse. No way they're going to miss out on that. Make sure, again, you could clip it, post it. Later on, you will see. Now, not only did Disney lay off some people because of their crypto NFT shame, I guess. They don't want to be a part of us. The UK government also canceled their plans to launch an NFT. There was going to be your UK Royal Mint. The UK's Treasury canceled plans to launch an NFT that was a part of a broader bid to make the nation a more appealing hub for crypto. The move, initially proposed by Chancellor Exchequer and current Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, was announced in the spring of 2022 by the UK's Royal Mint. At that time, the government was also making moves to bring a so-called stablecoin with regulatory framework to be used as a recognized form of payment, but they did say that they were no longer proceeding and it's under review. Pretty interesting. Now, more news with NFTs. TicketMaster didn't give up on us, bro. TicketMaster goes live with NFT gated features. This, I think, is super interesting. I would love for my tickets to be NFTs, have some utility. Ticketmaster launched a feature that allows artists to grant NFT owners special access to events, making another use case for the evolving tech, such as token-gated sales are compatible with the Ethereum minted tokens stored in a digital wallet, including MetaMask or Coinbase, Ticketmaster said in a statement on Monday. Heavy metal band Avenged Sevenfold first requested the tool as a way to reward holders of its Death Bats Club NFT collection launched late in 2021. In addition to the pre-sale access, rewards can include specific seats or custom travel packages at the discretion of the artist. This is really lit in my opinion. The launch follows Ticketmaster introducing an offering late August that aimed to give sellers on its platform the ability to issue NFTs before, during, or after the events. Ticketmaster already minted more than 5 million NFTs on the Flow blockchain, Dapper Labs said in a blog post at the time. Dapper, the company behind CryptoKitties and NBA Top Shot, created the Flow blockchain in 2019. They, again, utilize Flow blockchain. Ticketmaster, we're going to see more of this in the future. Stepping away from the metaverse and NFTs, Circle stablecoin USDC is going to launch on Cosmos. So if you guys are looking to use USDC in Cosmos, then there you go. You got some USDC there, some stability. However, this is a crazy time for Bitcoin, for crypto, for pretty much everything going on right now. Keep calm, huddle on, my friends. It's all going to be okay. To be honest, I wouldn't be scared of anything going on right now. This happens every time. There's like, before a bull run, and I'm not saying, we're in a bull run's about to happen, but sheesh, I'm always bullish. Before the bull run really went down last time, it's a heavy slam on crypto. Bitcoin's horrible, this and that. But now you see countries getting involved, institutions getting involved, literally the European Central Bank saying, if we don't come in with the CBDC, if we don't try to control Bitcoin DeFi, we will lose control. We will not be an anchor. We will not be a hub, and people will have the power. And they don't want people to have the power because it's going to take away from all their crazy stuff that they're trying to do to us. I know you guys mentioned in the chat, we're going to eat the bugs. I will not touch the bugs. You hear me? I will not touch the bugs. You guys could, again, if you're a fan of Mitch Ray TA, head over to his stream later today and let him know that he should eat the bugs because he is a fan of bugs, but I'm not. I like steak, I like my burgers, and I like Bitcoin, and I love DeFi. Renegade, thank you for joining. You love the poll. Well, thank you for loving the poll because, friends, if you weren't here earlier, you're here now. I'm going back to high school tomorrow, my former high school. I'm going to teach some youths about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. If you guys want to throw a thumbs up in the chat, I could show you. I could give you a peek at my little presentation and let you guys know, get your little thoughts on there, because I feel like I should include some more stuff, but I also want to keep it more simple for the onions. But let me know if you guys want to see that. Bullish Bradley, thank you for the love. Jag Warcloud, Final Fantasy NFTs with Polygon. That would be cool. Dad Bod Boom, you love Thunder. Thunder's awesome. Yeah, Thunder's really cool. GT Nuts Truth. Well, thank you for feeling the truth. The bugs are crunchy. No, get that away. Get that away from me. I don't want that. I'll pass on it. Crypt 8 Boy, thank you for joining. You said Gen Z should learn about what crypto is. What is Bitcoin? Yeah, I mean, I included, like, you know, I have like an intro to Bitcoin and everything like that. Julio, when you zest up your pizza with red crushed pepper, you think of zesty times here. Oh, well, thank you for thinking of me when you're zesting up your pizza. Appreciate that. Mark, go Digibite. Yes, go Digibite. Cheers to Digi. We love Digi out here. Final Kens, what's up with SBF? SBF apparently paid $40 million to Chinese officials and in crypto. So I don't even, it's just craziness. It's another indictment, my friend. So that was at the beginning of the show. So if you want to rewind, you could definitely get that. Teach them about Thunder Games and Wallet of Satoshi. You know what? I think I'll mention it for sure tomorrow. I could show you guys like what I have going on. Let me see if I could pull up this live stream. What am I even talking about? This slideshow. Give me a moment. So I was like constructing this. I wanted it to look pretty, but you know, like it's hard to make presentations nowadays. You know, there's so much like to them. But hold on, I could show you guys. So I don't know. I worked pretty. I put some time and love into this. So I created my little slideshow. I got intro to Bitcoin, crypto, NFTs. What is Bitcoin? Blockchain. How are Bitcoin created? Only 21 million Bitcoin. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. Peer-to-peer. Borderless. Be your own bank. We got some people standing out. SVB. Types of crypto. We got Litecoin and ETH to compare. NFTs. What are NFTs? How to store Bitcoin. Recovery phrase. Oh, I got to make that a little smaller. What that means. Hot wallets. Types of hot wallets. Cold wallets. How to buy Bitcoin. Explaining how that kind of works. Top crypto exchanges to buy from. Some survival tips. I feel like this is like the basics just to get them interested, but not confuse them. Because if you go into like too much like finance, too much tech, I feel like you're gonna lose a lot of people. So that's basically like a little overall shebangy poo of what I'm gonna be presenting. So I hope you guys think that looks good. And if I covered like the bases here, but I do think like, again, like I didn't want to get too deep, you know, with the onions. I just wanted to, you know, share some love, you know, and just like do a little bit of education and then do a Q&A at the end. So that way, if they have some questions, they ask me, we have a little back and forth. And I feel like it's just more organic that way, you know? Julio, when you teach it, do it with a South Park Mr. Mackey accent. Oh my God, imagine. Digital Fortress, thanks for coming. Shebangi poo, yes. It's Sprokoshia Shebangi poo, for sure. Wick 589, a terminology page. What's a scam coin? Oh my gosh. That would actually be good. Like, I have like videos out of with crypto slang videos. You could look it up, crypto slang, and on my YouTube, and you'll definitely see it. Bullish Bradley, if you're teaching crypto in high school, that would be the only useful thing they learn. Oh, well, at least this is something useful. At least I'm helping. FOMO, what's that? Yeah, I guess that is good. Maybe I'll add a little bit of a crypto slang. But listen, FOMO is a huge thing. There was some FOMO when I was in high school. Kids wanted to get Doge. They were like, oh my gosh, you got to get the Doji poo. But yeah, this is... Again, I told them in their crypto survival kit tips, do your own research, start small. It's not a race. But yeah, Crypto Boy, I did put that. No, Rokoshi, I heard Zibugs make the sound shebangi poo when you chew them. No, they don't, Rokoshi. No, they don't. Don't do that to me. Do not do that to me. Nifty guy, you FOMO MTC. Well, I FOMO all of you guys too. Like, I don't want, like, I miss you guys when I get out of this stream. You know, it's just like I get off the stream and I'm like, oh, I just gotta make content now and just record things, but I can't like talk to the community. Like I love talking to you guys. I really do. I see we didn't get to our goals today of 100 likes and 100 live viewers. That's all right. But if you guys could do me a favor and smash these likes, share the stream out with friends, it would make my heart so happy. It would make it flutter. Go like, ba-boo, 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 ba-boo. And you can send me off back to high school in a good mood and with feeling like I'm loved. So please smash these likes, share this stream out with friends. Don't tell the high school kids about us. They'll be out of crypto for sure. No, they would love you guys. That's the thing. When I got into crypto, it's just the community is what I loved about it probably the most. Like, I mean, I loved Bitcoin. I loved crypto, but I loved the community because it was just so open, you know? It was just like so chill. Oh, Black Crypto, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Digital Fortress, I am loved. Well, thank you for confirming that for me because sometimes it's nice to hear. You're like, I always tell you guys how much I appreciate you. So thank you for letting me know that like there is some love for me. I do appreciate that. We all love out here. So please make sure you call someone, share some love to someone, smile at someone. Yes, baboo, like Dad Bod Baboon said, definitely go for that. Stuffed crust pizza with the bugs. No, Julio, get the bugs away from me. I will not do it. I will not do it. You bring me a bug, I run away. Also, let me know if you, after this stream ends, comment after this is over. Let me know if you guys would be interested. Refresh the page after this stream ends. Let me know if you guys would be interested in me doing a meetup in New York. And if you guys would attend that, if you guys would be interested in that, it would be cool just to give me a little idea because I'm brewing. I'm brewing. Like I want to do some stuff and I want to hang out with the community. John Jermaine, I won't eat the bugs either. Don't worry about it, fam. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you guys enjoyed the show, please smash these likes, share the stream out with friends, and comment after this is over. Let me know if you enjoyed the show. Let me know how you're feeling about Sam Bankman-Fried, his afro. If you think there's too much hair, if he needs to shave it off and release all of those demons, all of those private keys, and all those secrets that his hair holds. Will there be pizza? Nifty guy, I'm thinking about it. Listen, there might be. What I'm thinking of doing, I want to give out my idea because someone will take it because that has happened to me in the past. Gave someone an idea, they took it. But I have an idea and there may be some stuff there like that. But Nifty guy, comment after this is over. Let me know if you would if you guys would like a meetup. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a great day, fam. Again, smash these likes, share this stream out with friends. Comment after this is over. Let me know if you enjoyed the show. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. See you on Thursday or maybe tomorrow because I'm going back to high school. Stay zesty. Peace. Woo!